Good evening, everyone. So this is the latest edition of Fitter4 Forty, and I've had a brilliant session today or this evening at Body Sculpt Transformation Centre in Warrington. Absolutely phenomenal. And if I'm really honest, it was my wife that was like, "Come on, off you go." And I kind of just needed that. Get out the door. It was cold. I was a little bit tired after a brilliant day at work, working with some really inspiring people. And it would have been the easiest thing in the world just to slumber in my comfort. But I didn't. I got shorts on and a t-shirt and did a 45-minute sweat session. And it was genuinely brilliant. Why? Well, the camaraderie with other people was fantastic, which absolutely floats my boat. Being pushed to the nth degree by Eugene, so massive thank you, Eugene. If you get to watch this, then I can't praise you enough. I think you're awesome. I know Hayley Burrows does as well. She speaks very highly of you. So cheers, mate. And I've made a decision that I've always talked about the principles of this as being affordable, easy to implement, and simple. There we go, the other one. So I'm going to join Body Sculpt for the 12 months of this program, and the reason being is just because it's just so effective. And I feel like I've hit something that has just really been working for me. I think the sessions are fantastic. It's really helping me think about it's not just weight loss, but it's actually conditioning your body. So thinking about kind of body fat and not just weight as well, and applying some muscle. So, and I think that's going to serve me well in the long run. Now, it is a little bit more expensive, but I always said affordable. And I think the thing that I've come to the realisation of is I'm willing to give up some things in order to enable this to happen. And that's how invested I am in this Fitter4 Forty. So I'm going to give up my Sky Sports subscription, and I've done it this week. And that's going to save me a chunk of money each month, and I'm going to put that towards the gym membership. Now, anyone that knows me and knows me well will know how much I love Sky Sports and how much of a sacrifice that is for me to give up live sport. However, that doesn't beat the need, my kind of the present to myself that I granted myself for this year to be really focused, laser focused on this for the next 12 months and go, I really want to achieve. So I'm going to put that money towards the gym membership, and I'm going to make this work. And I'm really determined to just give myself every possible chance to get in shape for 40 and beyond. For the reasons that I've talked about on many vlogs, and that being primarily for me to get myself in shape, and as a consequence of that to be around longer as a dad and longer as a husband, and not just around but being fit when I'm around and being active with my daughter and wife. The other thing, and I always miss this bit, and people always remind me, and it's a useful reminder again today, is to say, look, also demonstrates and role models to your daughter about living a healthy lifestyle and being active. And that's like really critical for me. I really am passionate about doing that. So, and of course she will have choice around the activities that she wants to do, and she'll be dancing on Saturday morning and loves it, and it's primarily movement at this stage, so that's fantastic. So another thing that I've been speaking about, so I've been speaking to a number of people as I do each week about these topics. I've been really inspired by a group of women that talked about kind of changes in their life and suddenly losing kind of energy and needing to find their purpose a little bit. And one of the common things that came out was, when we were discussing it, was to say, actually, activity is really important, but it's more difficult to do. And they really fell on, the majority of the ladies said, well, we really want it to be fun. We want it to be sociable. We want it to be fun. We want to have some joy with it. And it got me thinking around, well, everyone's different, but what makes you tick with this stuff? What activity really keeps you going? And I've thought about that generally, but the idea of it being joyful, I'm not sure that I'd thought of it in that way. And that's what I'd hit on, certainly tonight. That's why I came out of the session tonight really buzzing. Absolutely loved it. So putting my money where my mouth is. And can't thank, one of the things I would absolutely recommend if you're going on a journey with getting into something is go and try stuff out before you commit to like a 12-month contract on something. That doesn't make sense to do it without trying it out. So, the brilliant thing about Body Sculpt was you got a 30-day trial. And if I'm really honest, I wasn't sure whether it'd work, first of all. I wasn't sure whether I'd carry on. But I've enjoyed it that much every single time I've been in. The guys have been brilliant. They've supported me. The people in the group I'm starting to build relationships with. And even just watching them do the stuff, it is super inspiring. So you kind of feed off each other. The other bit is it's nice small groups. You're not just going into a gym and having to really drive your own motivation once you're there and commit to pushing yourself. The guys are really supportive and really help you do that. So it kind of makes it miles easier and a lot simpler. So they're the specialists, they're the experts, and it's great to leverage their expertise. And I'm really, really loving it. Having said all of that, I'm still doing the Pilates session with Simone Riley. We're hoping for next week, but I'll confirm that once it's confirmed. And if not, I'll confirm when the date will be. And the journey continues. So we're building up now till the Saturday morning weigh-in. I'm going to try and do my first 10k run of the year tomorrow. So Rob Kelly, once I've done that, as I promised, I will be knocking on your door. Well, I'll probably send you a message first to say, right, I'm at a stage now where we can start getting on the road, because I didn't want to be at a position where I wasn't able to run in any way, and just give myself a bit of a start. All right, so I'm going to keep it there. As ever, like, subscribe, comment, all of the engagement. Again, thank you, Simon O'Leary. So some comments coming through this week. Absolutely fantastic. And I wish you well. I hope you have a great night, if what's left of it, and a brilliant Friday. And I'll speak to you soon.